Greetings, Shadow Reader, Scripture here, and this is Rage Shadow Reader and Free to Play. We are looking at Autoratrix Lamasu, one of the Void legendary heroes in this game that you can get for free after doing some specific things, right? In this case, this is a champion from the Siege. So we'll be testing her in a few game contents, and if you are interested what I'm doing with this champion, please stay tuned. So Lamasu is a support demon spawn champion. Let's take a look quickly to reviews. So very good reviews, over 4.5, generally all the content. Let's take a look why. So we've got great aura, so speed in all battles 24%, which is great. We got A1 AO hit with decreased attack, pretty high chance, 70%. We got A2, and we will be placing block buffs on all enemies. So this is not a hit, this is just a play, so that's great and worth to mention this. I will be placing True Fears on the champions and decrease speed on the bosses. Okay, and we got A3, so this one will remove all debuffs, place Intercept on one of the champion and reset the skills and give 50% of the turn meter. So if your nuker is going to get a turn, so she will be able to enable him once again. So this is great move, and we have very interesting passive. So this champion is immune to ship, so you don't have to worry about that when placing debuffs, and for each debuff placed by this champion, decreasing the turn meter and permanently decrease resistance and accuracy for enemies. So this is great to weaken your opponents. Hold up guys, now it's perfect time to click on my link in the description to get free Narma as well as 3 more insane free epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play on PC and then install, click on the link in the description and register with brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial, go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Don't miss out on your chance to get free Narma right after the sign up, as well Anax, Uugo and Mausoleum Mage as you progress through the game. Click on my link right now and let's crush it. In terms of stats, we've got here a pretty good pool of HP, good defense, very fast base speed, so this is 115, very good. So you can beat her fast. So let's take a look how I build this champion. So Lamasu on my account have 2 presets. So one is very fast and second one is a little bit slower but more accuracy. So let's take a look closer and when I'm using each one especially. So we've got 3-star blessing with intimidating presence. So this will increase her aura, that is already 24%. So this will be even more. So I'm building my fast Lamasu with 400 speed. So yes, that's the first champion that I managed to get over 400. Crazy, that's amazing. I got pretty good stats, so good HP, good defense. Accuracy is very low here, and this is especially for this case. So we'll be running her in arena to try to do some fun there and kill some of our opponents. Okay, so we are in arena. Let's just pick random team. This is not about the power, just setup of the team. So let's try something like this. So we've got here Lamasu, we got Queen of Hearts because of the ally attack, but you can of course use different champion. We've got Alice, so she is free champion, login champion some time ago, and we've got Anax. So let's take a look to the setup here. So we've got 401 speed with Lamasu, Alice over 250, Queen of Hearts over 300, and we've got also slow Anax. What is the idea? So Lamasu A3, she will go to Queen of Hearts and then we'll use the team attack. We'll start attacking with Alice, so she will be second, and her A1 has a chance to decrease the duration of buffs, so we'll try to just remove some buffs if they have any, like Stone Skin possibly, and then at the end, after Queen will place on A1 decrease defense, we'll try to apply A1 from Anax, and if this hit will kill the enemy, we'll have block revive. Yeah, so that's the concept. Okay, so let's start. So let's test on the first opponent here. So we are fast, we are really fast. We've got over 400 speed, so that's for sure. So what's the combo? So we are using A3 on Queen of Hearts. So now she will take a turn and we will use ally attack on one of the champions. So for example, let's take this guy, so Gaius. A1 from Alice. Okay, so he was too squishy, so we didn't even manage to block revive from the Phoenix. We'll need to find a little bit stronger team, so maybe let's take another one. This one should be even a little bit more tricky. So we've got Rotos here, why not? Or maybe let's start with Packmaster, maybe for the reviver. Okay, we'll figure out something. Okay, Queen of Hearts, and let's ally attack this mythical champion. Okay, 1, 2, and we got block revive from the Phoenix. Great. And now we can just try what we can do. Let's deal with the doggy, and now we can A1 Packmaster. That didn't work. Okay, so we can now Lamasu with. Okay, so there is block buffs, so let's strip with Queen of Hearts. Okay, also not working. Okay, and it's done. So we are just can target the most threatening champion. For example, maybe here in this composition we've got what's his name, Fabian, right? So he can lock our team. So let's try with this. So we got Arbiter. Question is this Arbiter faster? No, it's not. Usually the Arbiter is the fastest enemy team setup. So and we got Fabian in Stone Skin. Okay, so that will be good test. Maybe we can lose, but I want to just try it here. So we'll ally attack, and the idea is that Alice will try to get rid of the Stone Skin if possible. So let's try. No, it doesn't work. So the chance is like 80%, but we've got, probably we should have a chance, but in this case that didn't work. Let's try again with. Okay, so now let's check with another speed team. We've got Armans as elite, so let's try with this one. Got Lazarus here also, great champions. Okay, so let's remove Armans, he can control us. Okay, no block revive. Unfortunately, my Alice is hitting too strong and she's killing too fast. Need to find better targets for that. Anyway, okay, maybe something bit more tankiness. Okay, oh, we got plenty revivers here. Oh, this is interesting one. Okay, so we've got Marichka, Lazarus, and another reviver. Let me find the name. What is Star Sage Galatir, right? So 3 revivers plus control from Arma. So let's check. So if we will be able to delete Armans from the beginning, so this should be much easier. So let's try and ally attack to Armans. Unfortunately, yeah, Alice is hitting too hard. So now the Armas will be revived, but we can try removing those things, and let's try again. Let's block revive on Marichka. Yeah, so this is quite interesting, good setup here. Let's control them. Yeah, pretty scary team. Okay, Whoa, okay, this Lazarus is also hitting pretty hard. I didn't expect that. That's a surprise. Okay, maybe we can try different way. This was a quite interesting team, so let's try again, but this time let's focus on Lazarus. Why not? Okay, question, can we block revive? Yes, we can. Okay, so now that was the perfect setup. So we got block revive, but now Armans will try to do something. And we got stun. Okay, so let's remove all those buffs. Okay, defense down. Okay, now Star Sage Galater will do his shenanigans. So much control. Okay, now we got blocks, so we cannot use any active skills. But anyway, we just want to A1 from Phoenix. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, so let's try with Armans. Yep, block revive. Okay, so we should be good. We should be good. Pretty scary team. We cannot revive Phoenix because we do not have any reviver. If he will die, then we are done. Okay, so let's try get rid of Marichka. Yeah, Alice is hitting too hard. Okay, let's try with this one. Resisted. Why not? Once again. Such a huge. Okay, yeah, and we done it. So pretty scary team, pretty high power, so we've got only 400,000 of power here. So generally 2 mythicals, crazy legendary, crazy control. Yeah, we did it. So now let's test her in Hydra. So Hydra, Nightmare difficulty, so let's choose the team that I'm using. Usually for Nightmare I'm using different team, but let's try this time with team with Lamasu with this crazy speed. So let's see who Who do we have here? So we've got Mikage with Ninja, so this is great combo, plus Mad Hatter, so another buff extender together with Mikage, so we should have plenty of buffs. Buffs will be having from Glycat, so Glycat is placing a lot of buffs, perfect way that will help us a lot. This team is without any provoke, so generally the idea is to smash the head so fast, so we don't have to worry about Head of Decay. Okay, so just quick battle. The battle with Hydra these days are not like manual case, so let's see. We do not have any provoker and we're still doing fine on the Nightmare. So let's see, we didn't reach the crazy numbers, we got 400 millions, so something wrong went here. Okay, interesting. Yeah, Marius doing the damage and Ninja, so that's the case. So maybe something wrong will happen. It should be over 500 million. So let's try once again. We've got a few attempts. Let's see, can we reach 1000? Okay, 800, 900 and 1000. Okay, yeah, so that's the result. Okay, so we've got almost 600 million of damage. This gives a lot of clash points for the Hydra. Yeah, so we've got damage from Ninja and Marius, so generally that's the case here, and the rest, the team is just to support those two damage dealers. So where else you can use Lamasu? Generally, according to the reviews, everywhere, right? But what is very important here? So decrease attack, this is very helpful generally in fights with many bosses, like Ice Golem, Dragon, I know, Fire Knight, everything what needs to be, you know, protected, your team to do not take damage. So that's great. We've got block buffs, so if bosses are placing some buffs on them, so this will prevent this, and decrease speed. So those generally decrease attack, decrease speed, block buffs, so that's essentials. And we've got this booster, your best champion or maybe the champion that you want, an extra turn and deal with your enemies. So let's check the build in detail. So we've got some masteries, so they are not perfect. You can use different one to get the Lore of Steel that will boost your speed maybe even more, so that's nice. But I'm trying to use as much as I can the Retribution and do some damage from the War Master. This is also a good solution. What else we have? We got relics, so this is Wand of Submission. I got plenty of them, so she will be just reflecting some debuffs, so we cannot get shipped, but there are also, because of her passive, but we can get some other CC effects, so this will protect her from that. So let's check the gear now. So we've got some mixtures of different sets, so we got protection up to 3 pieces, so this will give her additional 12%, fair to give some accuracy and speed. We've got pinpoint 2 pieces, so 10% of speed, and generally speed set here. So that's the gear, so got triple roll on the speed, you got quad on protection here, so this is stolen, those protections from Lazarus that I'm using on daily basis. Another triple roll, we've got Feral with triple roll on the speed here. We've got protection, also triple, and standard boots with ascensions. Here we've got pretty decent pinpoint banner with triples roll on the speed. So generally, and that's the speed are coming from. So in total we've got over 400 speed. It could be even more if I glyphed in more, but I'm running out of glyphs. And you can get additional speed from the High Blessing, so High Blessing will give her additional 15. So if you want to have fast champion, yeah, Lamasu is probably the way to go. I have another build for Lamasu, as I mentioned at the beginning. So this time the speed is much lower, we've got only 318, but we've got crazy amount of accuracy. Maybe not crazy, but very good. And this is for Faction Wars Horde. So in this content we need a lot of accuracy, so this previously of almost 300 is not enough, so that's why I had to change it to different stuff. So here we got now Impulse plus Feral plus Pinpoint, and generally that's it, right? Great champion, versatile in many places. Please let me know, do you have your Lamasu on your account? If not, wish you good luck getting her, and see you on the next one. Cheers guys!